What's up, YouTube pipe community? The ChemWiz here after a long time from having actually posted any videos. I've actually made a few videos, just never really posted them, didn't really like how they turned out, and just had taken kind of a hiatus from making videos, but not from watching them. Been keeping up with everything. But today is a special occurrence, one that I thought was worth me coming back to post a video about. I am on Highway 50 in central Missouri, about to pass through Jefferson City, the capital of Missouri. I'm heading to Washington, Missouri today. Astute pipe enthusiasts will know that is the location of the Missouri Meerschaum Pipe Factory. They are celebrating their 150th anniversary this weekend, and they are giving tours open to the public, which is an uncommon occurrence for them. They usually have like a gift shop and a little like museum-y type thing, but supposedly they have tours of the factory itself going on, so I am heading out there to hopefully get in for a tour. So I'm going to go take a look at that. I have no idea what kind of camera availability they will allow. I probably won't try to film the whole thing anyway, just out of kind of respect to them, and that's just not really my thing to go in and record a whole thing myself. I'd like to just experience for what it is as I'm there. But I'll try to get a few pictures and see if we see anyone that we recognize, and I guess I'll get back to you a little bit after that. I'll probably check back in once I get to Washington, after I get to the Corncob Pipe Factory. I'm probably about halfway there. I live in central Missouri, but more west central, and so it's about a 2.5 hour drive for me. So we'll hopefully be showing up pretty soon. Oh, also, fun things, quick update on everything that's happening in my life. Still live the same place I did last time I posted a video. Still am teaching the same place, but I am a father now. My wife and I welcomed our firstborn last October, the 15th. That's another reason I haven't been making a lot of videos. Children require a lot of time. So, excuse me, that has been fantastic. He is wonderful, doing very well, and has been a blessing and a blast the whole time through. So, quick update on that, and I will check back in with you guys later. Hey, what is up? I'm back. That was an incredibly awesome experience. So glad I had the opportunity to do that. I know for a lot of us pipe smokers, or at least for many of us, the first pipes we ever smoked were Missouri Meerschaums, and myself included. The tour was pretty incredible. I hope you enjoyed some of the pictures I showed there. I certainly didn't film the whole time. There's a few people on the tour that I was in that were filming. They didn't say not to, but again, I was trying to soak up the experience of just enjoying it and listening to Brett as he gave the tour. Brett is Phil Morgan's son-in-law. Phil was also there. I think he was giving one of the other tours, or was kind of going in between them. So it was enjoyable to get to say hi to him and just kind of see the whole operation. It's pretty incredible. Learning a little bit more of the history about it was pretty incredible. So I'm on Interstate 70 driving back home. For me, I'm still about an hour away or so, but I didn't leave empty-handed. They of course ended the tour in the museum and gift shop there on the corner of the factory, which that's open to the public all the time, or during their normal business hours. I think it's like 8 to 4 on Monday through Friday, and then maybe 10 to 5 on Saturdays, or something along those lines. So that can be accessed by anyone. And the museum itself is really cool. It's kind of a small room, but there's so much jammed into it. It's totally worth taking a look at it. if you have the opportunity. But as I try to hold the phone and not get my finger in the way, I'll show you the pipes that I got. I did pick up, of course, a Dagner poker cob. I want to make sure I got myself one of those. Those do not last very long in stock most places I've seen, so to see it there at Missouri Meerschaum was kind of cool to get to pick it up. What was also cool is that I got to see all of these pipes in the factory pretty much finished right before they're going up to be sold or being shipped off, and so to get to see the whole process from corn cob to cut to bowl to have the shank hole drilled to have it being shaped, to see the plastering process, the lacquering process, all of it was pretty cool. So I had Dagner cob, and then also one of the pipes they've recently brought back in honor of their 150th anniversary, and I think they're going to continue to try to keep it, is the corncob bulldog pipe, which they call the bully. So you can see the bottom has been cut with the plug already in it, and they also have the ring lathed into it to give the bulldog shape. One of the shapes that was classically present in the Missouri Meerschaum line, but in the late 80s, early 90s, I believe, somewhere along that time frame, they stopped making that. And Brett, it was kind of interesting talking with him. He said because of the popularity of the desire that people wanted those back, they work hard to bring them back, but a lot of the machinery that the company once used to make a pipe shape like the bulldog out of a corn cob, they didn't have that anymore because it was sold off as scrap in the late 80s, early 90s, trying to just keep the company alive and afloat, so to speak. And so now that they brought the bulldog back, he said, you know, there's going to be probably interest in other old shapes to be brought back. And he said that's exciting, but also a little bit scary because now they're having to engineer and discover and create new ways to remake those old shapes, which, I mean, what a great problem to have, I'd say. So really exciting to be there, exciting to be a part of that tour today and get an opportunity to see it all in action. Of course, they had lots of cool pipes. Another one out that I had just seen today, I didn't pick it up because 2 pipes were enough. I didn't need to get a third, was the Bing, which, as expected, it sounds kind of like a Bing Crosby pipe. It has a smaller, longer shank and a smaller bit, kind of like the bit that is on the Devil Ants pipe that they have, only longer. I'm not doing a great job describing it. It's smaller and thinner than the normal Legend pipe bit. And then the stem, the shank, excuse me, is a little bit longer and thinner. But at the end, they have a small bowl on it, and it just looks really sharp. And of course, they had lots of other great ones. The only thing they didn't have there in stock today, which I wouldn't say I was hoping for this, but since I was there, I was hoping to see it, was a Cobb cigar. They had some in the museum, but they didn't have any for sale there, so that was kind of a bummer, so I'll keep my eye out for those. But they had just about everything else in their line available, which was really cool. I don't know how long or how accessible things like the Bulldog pipe are going to be, so it's a little more expensive than I would normally pay for a corncob pipe. I don't know if I'll smoke it right away or not, but they do have the 150 years stamped on the shank, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I showed that, so I'll bring that up again. So you can, well, sorry, the lighting is kind of bad. There you can see 150 years, if I can hold it the correct way. So that was kind of neat. Happy to be a part of the process and get there. Plus, Washington, Missouri is kind of a cool little town. It's a lot bigger than I thought. They have a lot going on. There's a lot of spring festival stuff going on, so the whole town was packed. Not just there for the Cobb tours, so the Missouri Meerschaum Factory tours. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the pictures and little clips that I put in. It's nice to have a video again and check in with you guys. Hope all is well. I'll talk to you guys next time.